Drivers and their bank accounts are wishing it was not 2008 all over again. Gas prices are sky high. The prices reached their highest point in over 6 years. We're now at the midway point of 2014. Experts are saying that the price per gallon will continue to become higher. Now, today we are joined by a financial professional, Gary Scheer, who joins us once again right here at FIOS1 News. First of all, Gary, thanks so much for coming in.
Glad to be here, CJ.
And Gary, I guess what can we expect with the price per gallon, and how high do you think it's going to go?
Well, AAA predicts that gas prices will range from $3.55 to $3.70 nationally for regular. In this area, of course, it's a lot higher than that. And now with the crisis in Iraq, oil crude prices have risen to an all-time, well, a 9-month high, let's say. And there are certain things that we need to look out for in the future before prices rise even further.
Now, with the rising price of gas, do we have to start automatically a new budget so we can, make sure we have money for gas and the other things we want to do?
Budgeting is always important. Planning ahead, there are certain key things that we can do for this summer and even beyond.
Okay. And is there a big difference between when you pull in and you look at your credit card? Maybe I'll throw my credit card, but then it's like 10 cents a gallon more. Someplace it's 20 or 25 or 30 per gallon, as opposed to paying cash all the time. Is there a real difference?
I figured it out. It's usually 3 or 4% difference. And even if you're getting points on your credit card, where you might get a 1% benefit, people should often consider doing what our parents did. Take out cash in the beginning of the week from the bank and try to live off that rather than always relying on credit and debit cards.
Okay, so the difference, there isn't that 1% is that you're getting your cash back on your credit card is not going to make up for the cash you're going to save in real terms in your pocket.
Absolutely not.
That's really good to know. Ways to save. Get cooking. What do you mean by get cooking?
Well, barbecues aren't just for weekends.
Yep.
That we suggest that people, in addition to budgeting, plan their menus on Sunday nights. Look ahead at what they're going to need for the week, and by preparing food at home rather than buying processed packaged foods or eating out all the time, they could save a lot more money and probably have better health at the same time.
And count on cash. We're just talking about it. And when we have this cash in our hand, how do you budget from a Sunday to a Saturday night? Maybe there's an unexpected thing in between.
Yeah, I think people need to do planning for a month or a quarter ahead of time and be disciplined. It's not always easy. That's why we suggest getting cash as if we didn't have a debit card, and then be disciplined with our spending. And by keeping track of our expenses, we'll be able to forecast for the future.
All right, Gary Scheer, thanks so much for coming in. And just remember that. Be disciplined with your money. You take out $100, $200 a week, spend that much, and don't spend more than your limit. Thanks a lot, Gary.
It's a pleasure.